one of the main questions every professional is asking these days is, will AI replace my job? And, with ChatGPT displaying all these capabilities and processing information and generating human-like response to it, it's kind of a reasonable question to ask. So McKinsey to the rescue. And I say that kind of ironically. But the consulting firm became one of the first to release a report that aims to quantify, put in numbers, just exactly how generative AI revolution will impact the workforce. I've got some takeaways from this report. The headline is that it expects productivity gains from AI to be massive. When you can have AI do things like reply to customers or write code that would have taken you a lot longer to hammer out, it will generate a lot of economic value. And the firm predicts that generative AI will add $4.4 trillion to the economy, equivalent to 4.4% of the world's total output. But will those productivity gains mean that AI will take our jobs? And that is the big question. And McKinsey says maybe. It predicts that 60 to 70% of all work hours can be automated between 2030 and 2060. So that means in the future, your job could very well be different than what it is now, or it could be replaced altogether. And that brings me to the final point of the report, which I find the most interesting, actually. And that is knowledge workers, the white-collar folks with masters and PhDs, who we consider the professional class. They are more vulnerable to generative AI automation than other forms of technological progress in the past. The reason this is fascinating, because if you think about past years of automation, it was going after physical workers, people on assembly lines, and not accountants, lawyers, and managers. Like, they thought they were protected, and all of a sudden ChatGPT, right, Bard comes along, and now people who are sitting in offices hammering out emails all day are like, maybe AI is coming for me now.
First of all, I just think it's hilarious that McKinsey has kind of cornered the market at assigning numbers to these broad trends that a lot of people are talking about. I mean, remember the infamous kind of metaverse report where they said that the metaverse opportunity is too big to ignore and that it's a $5 trillion opportunity by 2030. And so, again, you have to always take these big picture, broad stroke reports with a grain of salt a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, this definitely is creating, it's kind of targeting that angst that a lot of people are feeling around AI, that is it coming for my job? And yeah, if you look at some of the occupations that this report called out, just customer relations, marketing and sales, software engineering, it makes a lot of sense that AI could at least augment, maybe not replace these jobs. So this one, I think, does have more merit than the metaverse one, because that one was it felt like very pure buzzwordy. Right. This one feels a little bit more on the nose.
Right. I think about the term creative destruction, and that is this economic concept that technology kind of obliterates some professions through automation, but on net increases the number of jobs and adds value overall to the economy. Who knows whether this is going to happen with AI, but you're already seeing companies advertise AI roles. So JP Morgan has more than 3,600 AI-related roles advertised from February through April. So it's already hiring people saying, hey, can you work with AI? And on the other side of the coin, IBM is slowing hiring and suspending it altogether for 26,000 back office roles. And the CEO said he could easily see 30% of those roles getting replaced by AI over a 5-year period. So in those two data points, you can kind of see both sides of the coin. So we'll see if McKinsey's right. There's no way this number is going to be spot on. So I'm just wondering whether these forecasts have any value whatsoever, or it's just McKinsey trying to get into the news cycle. I think you could make a case for it as, sort of generating a conversation. I think this, like the AI, ChatGPT, what it's going to take over is not necessarily like so theoretical as the metaverse. So, it generates a conversation that we're having, gets people thinking. So I think
it's direct. As long as it's directionally correct, then they can look back and say we did our jobs right. And it gives CEOs guidance on how to kind of structure their workforce going forward. So yeah, again, great business model, McKinsey. Good on you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And if you want more Morning Brew Daily, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And also check out the rest of our episodes wherever you get your podcasts.
New episodes drop at 7 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. And you can email us at morningbrewdaily@morningbrew.com.